brother, brother Drew. Hey there, brother Drew. How you doing, brother? What's up, brother? How's it going, brother? Did you get kicked? There's nobody. It says there's 0 people in here now. YouTube's always super fucking screwy when I first start these up. They always fuck up everything for like a little bit. It's like they're like holding to like they're like looking at it and they're like, oh, okay, he's just filming his lap. I guess can't close that down. I don't know. That's how it feels. It's probably not like that. It's probably just their bandwidth opening up. Yo 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 wow woo. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, so this video is called As Close. The reason why is because it's motherfucking close. You're getting closer every day. I have no idea of the timeline. There's no telling. I thought that we were going to be where we're at, like, the next steps from now. I thought we were going to be there 5 years ago. So I don't exactly have the best judgment of, you know, what the key mechanical barriers are to like that have to be moved out of the way for the process to move forward that's going on, but we're fucking getting closer. And they had so one of the cities around here where I live, I'm in like western Missouri, so Sedalia, Missouri, just had a fucking shooting over the weekend of like a fucking Caucasian female, you know, like a fucking I think she's like 25. She got shot. Supposedly she said she in a traffic stop she was like driving erratically, said that she was gonna kill the police like when they pulled her over, and then they saw her like possibly reaching for something, so they shot her. And then the like they didn't have any weapon in there, so she was just like, you know, said something not very smart to say in that situation, and then she paid for it. But the fucking like now they've got little like I don't want to use a certain term synthetic because that makes it sound like it's subversive. What I'm saying is that there are people like Sedalia, Missouri ain't shit. You know, like we talking like this is not a fucking. There's not a bunch of fucking. I mean, I guess I could always be wrong and surprised, but as far as I'm aware, there are no fucking like cosmopolitan fucking subversives in fucking Sedalia, Missouri. But nonetheless, they are emulating the greater national stuff and taking advantage of it to create like, you know, an outcry. And it's not really, it's kind of like a false equivalent, but just something interesting, right? It's something interesting because if this is like an isolated, unrelated thing that then emulates the greater, it says something about people and how dumb they are. And kind of their nature. Now probably the most interesting thing about the Sedalia incident is that you know, like I'm driving around and they've got like, you know, like it's being broadcast within like 100 miles around there, where the I believe it's the sheriff, like the county sheriff, is talking about like, you know, he's saying like these are people just taking advantage of the shit that are like protesting or death. They're taking advantage of the national situation. And then he goes on to say that it's a part of you know, it's a part of the national social engineering experiment to rule America. That's what he said. So he's saying that the fucking county sheriffs in Sedalia, Missouri, know what the fuck is up. They might know. I don't think they know how bad it really is, but they fucking know. The fucking county sheriff here knows that this fucking shit that's going on is like, you know, fucking tyrannical world government. So if those motherfuckers know, they are not on like the cutting edge of fucking like, you know, the pulse of the world government takeover that's going on. So they're seeing shit like secondhand, thirdhand, probably through social media and shit. And if they're fucking getting it, they're fucking like that shit is fucking spreading like fucking rapid wildfire. That's what that means. So which is good in a way if they stay suspicious. It is bad if they just get suspicious and then are just waiting for a fucking like a situational explanation handout where it's like, here's the bad guys, go get them, because that's how you get the bad boog, right? That is how you get the bad boog. It's pin the tail on the donkey. You take all the fucking shit that is obviously a coordinated international subversive campaign to fucking corrode the United States, and then you fucking pin the tail on the donkey on a convenient target that you just want to wipe out anyway, and then you invariably assist world government with just taking over by force, and then you end up being the fucking executioner. That's how that shit works. So hindsight being 2020 with history, I'd say that's the biggest danger of all this stuff, is everybody getting keyed up and knowing that everything is not on the up and up, but not having a workable understanding of like where the influence is coming from and how it's entering into the sociosphere and media sphere. If you don't understand that and you have no idea, then it's like the world government could just fucking play pin the tail on the donkey, or fucking smack fucking pinatas blind, and then they just guide you where they want you to smack. And that's like the real potential danger here. But it's gonna be bad no matter what. It is getting close. Like, we are fucking close, and there's not much. We're getting ready to go off of the bridge where I'm going to lose connection here, so I'm going to wait until I get over it. Yeah, Singapore mandatory conscription. There's all kinds of shit going on. Like, we're getting ready for the fucking World War, y'all. We're getting ready for the fucking World War. It's fucking coming. Don't serve in it. If you want to help your community, you can fight. If you don't think that that's the correct, you should defend yourself. You should defend the fuck out of yourself, and you should be armed to the teeth and extremely dangerous. But you shouldn't go get into a central. If you get centralized and swallowed up into a central organization, if you get swallowed up into a central organization, you're gonna fucking get chewed up and spit out. Like, they're just gonna use you and throw you away. So, and you're gonna unintentionally assist in creating world government. That's what's gonna happen. There's nothing wrong at all, and nothing that anybody could say about a community getting together and just defending their own interests. You know what I mean? If you go out and like pick an enemy, it's because somebody hands it to you in like a little fucking white paper package and they're like, here's your enemy, go kill him. Then that means that you're fucking burning energy to go into somebody else's AO and turf, and then you're like seeking and destroying. Well, that kind of opens you up to like, like you're not morally in the right then, even if you think that it's right. Like, there is going to be some element in there that thinks that you're wrong. And so you're opening yourself up to vulnerability of being, like wiped out, basically. So that's why. But whereas if you're just fucking arming up and getting like not, trying to make yourself fucking woke up, and then defending and cutting off your people wherever you are and whoever your people are, if you're getting them off the fucking dependence tit and then making them start to get self-sufficient, there's pretty much no honest angle at all that anyone could take, government or private entity, to like condemn that, because they pretty much lie out of the fucking side of their eye to claim that, because you're just like living and fucking taking care of your interests. It's by getting tied up into national money and international money that you're gonna get your shit pushed in, and you're gonna fucking lose. So, I noticed a lot of this shit about the boog, and like how it's being set up to fucking capture a centralized resistance movement, probably so that then they can crush it, which is where the term boogaloo comes from. It's like the Boogaloo movie, the Electric Boogaloo. Like, it's ironic that it's that. It's not ironic. It's purposeful. Like the Electric Boogaloo is a breakdancing movie, and like just like old musical movies, it's like the plot is about something that's real life, and their solution is to do breakdancing. So they do a little fucking like coordinated dance, actual boogaloo, because they want you to do a little contrived, controlled centralized fucking resistance movement that is impotent so that you have no effect. Just like if you did a little breakdance, it's going to have no fucking effect. Like, you think that it does, but it doesn't. And so the fucking, the Boogaloo, all the shit that's coming out about it is, from like Joe Finkelstein and the, Network Contagion Institute, which is all like a 501c3, and this is what I want to do. I want to have a talk with Joe Finkelstein. I've sent him emails to Network Contagion Institute, and he will not reply. If you guys are in here, I could really use help with people figuring out everything about Joe Finkelstein, and he's out of if you could fucking figure out where he's at, like if you know him or if you're in the area, if you could go like in a very respectful way, talk to him and say like, hey, like Dugan would like to interview you and speak to you. I want to talk to Joel Finkelstein, okay? And I would like to do a respectful interview with him to discuss network containment stuff that's going on, and really painting the picture from me. Sure, and the public knows for sure that like I'm trying to speak to him in a public forum to interview him. And as long as it gets to the point where like people understand that, you know, like he's fucking like 500% for sure been like contacted and knows that Dugan wants to interview him and he refuses to do it, then I think that's going to say a lot about his character and about what he's hiding. So Joel, if you're watching this, I would appreciate it if you would agree to do an interview with me. And I give my agreement to you. You get my word that I will be I will talk about tough subjects, but I will do so in a respectful and professional manner, so that if you have credence to your kind of your perspective of what's going on, that it won't degrade your you'll be able to argue your point of like what you see and why you see it and how you see it, and where you with being the agency and individual responsible for like informing the executive independent agencies of domestic threat. And I'll do so. Or if you know how to get a hold of them, or you're willing to, I would like you to raise the fucking C to find Joel